Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So if you watched my last video, which I will link up top, which it was me cleaning out my parrot Phoenix, who's lingering in the background, you will have heard that I was going to be making a video within the next couple of days, hopefully, announcing a new announcement that I was very excited about and still am very excited about. So here I am. The time has finally come for me to make this announcement video and I'm so happy. I still have a long wait, but this video is just to kind of talk about my new coming snake. So if you've been a follower for me for a while, you would have noticed in the video last year that I had a baby yellowtail Karibo snake named Drogon, and things didn't go so well, so I'll link that video up above for you. Yeah, things did not go so well. Unfortunately, he passed away, and I contacted the breeder. Well, I've been in contact with the breeder the entire time. Neither one of us can figure out what happened. We just think that it was just one of those freak things. Something was wrong with him, and the shipping from the breeder to me just kind of set him off, and that was that. So yeah, I was in contact with the breeder, and I'm on the list for a baby this year, 2021. So originally, I had wanted to get a black-tailed Karibo, but last year, the breeder's black-tailed Karibos did not breed, unfortunately. There were no eggs. They were together and everything, but there were no eggs. So he tried to breed them again this year, and I just got word from him that the eggs have been laid. I'm getting a black-tailed Karibo. This is amazing. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to meet this little one. So I just kind of wanted to kind of update you. So like I said before, I had a yellow-tailed Karibo. This one is going to be a black-tailed Karibo. So I will post a picture here of a full-grown adult black-tailed Karibo, so you can kind of know what he's going to look like as a full-grown. It's going to be amazing. Their sizes are the same, so I'm going to be getting a male. So as a full-grown, he's going to be anywhere between 7 to 9 feet long, fully grown. I have a tank back here. It's not there right now. That he's going to be going into until he's what they classify as a sub-adult, so probably around 2 or 3 years of age. And then I'm going to be renovating this table to become his full-grown adult tank, which is going to be about 6 feet long. So yeah, there's gonna be some work ahead of me, but when this baby comes, I'm not gonna be getting the baby until probably fall of this year. They have very long incubation times, so yeah, I have to wait until the eggs are incubated, they hatch, and then the breeder usually keeps the babies for about 2 months after they've hatched, just to make sure that they're eating correctly. There goes my dog. That they're eating correctly and that, you know, they're healthy, or as far as he can tell that they're healthy, and then he ships them off to their new owners. So I'm guessing sometime probably in October, November, something like that is when I'm going to be getting him. I am fully set up, literally. I have my tank over here. You can see kind of the edge of it, so I'm just going to kind of show you what I got in there for him. I just have to do 2 things. The only things that I have to do is buy a basking bulb. I did have one for my previous yellowtail Karibo, but unfortunately Ember over here, her bulb up there, her dome, died on me, so I just snitched the one that I used for my yellowtail Karibo and gave it to her, and so I have to get a new dome for him. So I'll do that probably like mid to late summer, just so I'm ready. And I have to fix one little thing on the tank, which I will show you here in a second. But that's going to be super simple. And other than that, I'm all set up. I'm ready. Like, this baby could come anytime and I'd be ready. So it's nerve-wracking sitting here staring at this complete tank and knowing there's nothing in it. But anyway, I'm going to show you. Come with me. I will show you what I have for him. So I have this complete setup. So this entire thing, he will get everything from that corner to that corner when he's about 6 months old. But until that time, he is going to be in here. So if I bring you with me, say hello, Piper. Kitty, kitty, kitty. So I'm just gonna open up this tank so that we can see inside. There goes the lid. Okay, so when you look down from the top, we have this thing right here. Just gonna bring this over to the light so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see. So we have this. So this mesh screen right here folds open like this, so I can get into that side without this side being open, or vice versa. All right, so I can get into this side. Now, here's what I have to fix. Because as you can see, right down the center, right here, where the hinges are, there's a space. And this snake is going to be tiny enough that it's going to be able to fit through this space. So I'm going to have to plug that space. Now, I have a couple of different ideas. I'm going to try them out and see which one I like the best. But either way, that's my dilemma. That's what I have to try and fix. So, this is kind of like a Snake 101. What do you need when you first get a corn snake? I'm so used to saying corn snakes. What do you need when you first get a snake in general? So, obviously you need the enclosure, which I have here. You need the heat lamp. Again, I don't have the heat lamp here, but this is essentially what a heat lamp looks like. This is what they call a chi, or a ceramic heat emitter. I also have another video on that, so go check that out. But that's that. It's got a bulb inside of it that doesn't give off light, it just gives off heat. So anyways, that's what I've got there. Inside here, I'm just gonna take off this lid so I can get in. So inside here, we have a whole bunch of stuff going on. So I have a whole bunch of these fake plants just kind of laid in here. Baby snakes, when they're very, very young, they need a lot of ground cover. So if they don't have a lot of ground cover and they don't feel safe, then they can get agitated, they can get stressed, they might not eat, and all of that kind of stuff. So I have a lot of ground cover in there. I have this branch for him to climb on. It's just sitting down in the bottom, down there against the glass, and then it's tucked up underneath the lid here. So yeah, it's nice and secure. It's not going anywhere, so he won't fall on that. This I made myself. So I have another one over here that I can show you. This I just made myself. I made 2 of them. So this is my other one. All it is a Tupperware container from the Dollar Tree that I cut a hole in and smoothed it out so there's no rough edges. And then I wrapped it in black tissue paper so it created a hide. Now the reason I did this is because this snake is going to grow significantly while I have it. And so I don't want to go out and spend like $30 on a hide that he's just going to outgrow and I'm either going to have to resell or garbage. So I'd rather just spend like $1.25 and make my own. It might not be the prettiest thing right now, but it's going to do the purpose. I don't care if he outgrows it and I throw it out. It's only $1.25. Once he gets to his
full size, or at least close to his full size, and I buy his permanent hide that he's going to be using all the time, that's when I'll splurge on the money and get him an actual decent hide that looks nice. So I have that. Oh, I should mention also, for the lid that goes on here, you might have noticed when I took it off it wasn't anchored very good. I do have these clips that I will be putting on. These are cage clips, so they essentially hook on the top. They hook here on the top of the cage, and then they slide down to hook underneath here, and it holds them on so that he can't push the lid up. Then I also have this down here. I actually found this on Amazon, and I thought it was super cool. So this is a water dish. So you put his water in here, but at the same time that it's a water dish, it has this hole on the sides, and it's hollow around here. So when it's sitting down, he can crawl in that space and use this also as a hide. So that's going to be kind of cool. So I put that down at the bottom. So essentially what I'm planning is this side over here will be where his heat lamp is. So this will be the warmer side. The side that has his water over here will be the cooler side. So it's suggested that you have a hide on both the cool and the warm side so that they can go on either side and feel secure. So that's why I have two. I didn't want to put the other big hide like this in there just because it would take up too much room, because this isn't very big. So like I said, he'll only be in here for about 6 months, and then once he hits about 6 months old, he should be big enough to get this entire space. So then I'll redecorate this. Again, once I redecorate it, this will still be my hot side, this will be my cool side, so his water dish will be over here, and his other hide be over here. I have more vines and more of these and other different types of vines that I'm going to be using in here once I open this entire thing up. Right now, this set I'm just kind of using as a storage space. So that's what I've got for him. Some people have asked how I get it in and out from underneath there, because this sits underneath there, as you've seen in my previous videos. So this thing that I made, yes, me and my dad made this. We made the table too, actually. But this on here is on wheels. So I can roll it wherever I want to roll it. Yeah. Like I said, eventually I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to sit you back here. Stay up there. Don't fall, please. Okay, cool. Eventually I'm going to have to redo this entire thing. I think I might actually make a video on that. Just kind of like our home renovation thing. I have a plan on how I'm going to do that, actually. I've been thinking about that. I like to think things through long before I actually have to do it. And I've been thinking about how I'm going to do that, and I have a couple of different plans, a couple of different ideas. To buy like a 6 foot long, like I just considered just going online and buying an enclosure. To buy like a 6 foot long enclosure, it's like $2,000 plus. Like, it's ridiculous how expensive they are. I figured this out, and I can renovate this for like $300. So I'm going to be like saving a whole bunch of money. So that's what I'm planning on doing. But that's not going to be for a while. That, like I said, he's going to be in this setup until he's like at least 2, possibly 3 years old. So we've got some time. We've definitely got some time. I could probably actually even stretch that out a little bit longer. Like, I can't say for certain, because they all grow at different rates. Like, it all depends on how much you feed them, how often you feed them, the snake themselves. So, you know, I'm just gonna play it by ear, and when I see that he's starting to get close to the size of outgrowing the enclosure,
then I'll look at renovating. So that's what I wanted to say. The last thing that I'm going to do here in this video is show you the eggs. So the breeder sent me a picture. This is the clutch. There you go. Those are the eggs. They're in incubation right now, so I will probably post another video, I'm thinking, when they hatch. At the time of making this video here, I'm not too sure how long they're in incubation. I'll post it down here because I'm going to be finding out. And yeah, so once they do hatch, the breeder will be sending me pictures and videos of the baby, and so I'll share them with you. I'll either make another video or I'll post them on my Instagram. Shout out to my Instagram, link is in the description, so please follow me if you haven't. And I think that is all for this video. I'm super excited. I cannot wait till the day that I can go pick him up. I'm going to call him Drogon again. I didn't think it was very fair because I had like a whole poll and everything, and everybody voted on my past baby's name between like 6 different names, and the winner was Drogon, and yeah, the first Drogon kind of didn't make it. So, and you know, I didn't have him long enough for me to actually like associate him as Drogon. So now that I've had some time in between that, like I said, he passed away last year, and so now that I've had some time and stuff like that, I think I'm okay with calling the next one Drogon as well. It'll be Drogon 2. So yeah, I think it's gonna be good. So this is literally the first time I've gotten this out since he passed away. I've literally just kind of ignored it. I had to dust everything off because it was all dusty, because I have literally not touched it in a year. Just kind of processing everything and all of that, but we're good to go again. So round 2 of the Karibo has officially begun. So we're gonna see, hopefully this baby is gonna be healthy, it's gonna eat, it's gonna make it, it's gonna be good. When I first get him, I will do an unboxing video just like I did with the last one. And then after the unboxing video, just like the last one, he has got to go in his tank, and he stays there for at least 5 days. I have nothing to do with him for 5 days. And then at the end of those 5 days, I feed him. Hopefully he eats. Hopefully, because that was the issue with the other one. He didn't eat. I couldn't get him to eat. So hopefully in the 5 days he eats. I'll let him digest that, and then I start handling him, because I want him to be a calm snake. I want him to be okay with me picking him up. I want him to be okay with other people handling him, because hopefully when he gets old enough, he's going to be in my education program along with Eve and Ember. So, yeah, then I start handling him. But I have to let him settle in, and I have to get him eating before I do anything else with him. So you're going to see the unboxing video, and then you won't see him for a while. And then hopefully you'll see him again. So I will keep you updated. As I'm updated, you will be updated, I promise. And that's that. There is my new announcement video that I've been waiting to make for an entire year. Normally his snakes lay their eggs a bit earlier. Like his yellowtails have already been laying. Actually, he has one clutch of yellowtails that has hatched yesterday. But for some reason his blacktails just didn't want to wake up from their brumation this past winter, so they were a little lazy and took a little bit longer to kind of get going. Which it is what it is, you know, like we can't rush these things, that they do what they do. And but yeah, it took a little bit longer, but we have eggs now. So here we go. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.